What's up, guys? Tom here, back for another video. This is going to be part 2 for Karen's thread. Response to Karen's thread of 10 under 10. 10 good quality records you can find for under $10 or around that price. I kind of maybe cheat a little bit, but they're usually, I think these are all actually under 10 bucks. But if you missed part 1, I will leave the link in the description. Yeah, if you somehow didn't see it, but anyway, this is going to be the rest of it. I kind of picked out the best ones I thought instead of doing part 3 and just showing everything. So John Ra actually showed this one already. Not this one, but a record by this artist, Diodato. This one's very together. He showed a different record, but most of Diodato stuff is under 10 bucks, pretty cheap. A lot more funky type of jazz. Some nice breaks for sure. And most of his stuff is on CTI, I believe, or a lot of his stuff is on CTI. This one, I believe, is on MCA. Yeah, in that label. This one came out in 75, 76, so very together. Diodato. I said more jazzy, funky than just straight up jazz stuff. Alright. Moving on, we have Sunny Fortune. This one is Waves of Dreams. He has another one too on the same label, which is Horizon. It's on the Horizon label for the same price, and it's just as good. I forget the name of the other one, but really solid jazz stuff. Let's show really cheap, really quick. There's a label. Yeah, really cheap and just great stuff. This one's a promo copy actually. And for players here, you got Charles Sullivan, Michael Cochran, Wesker Williams, Chip Lyle, Angel Allen, and Clifford Coulter. But Charles Sullivan definitely kills it in Sunny Fortune as well. I think most people know about these by now. They were pretty slept on, but I think they're pretty well known by now, so I don't think they're too big of a secret, but definitely worth having if you don't have them. So I think I got this one for $4, I believe. The other one I think has a greenish cover, I want to say. Sunny Fortune is a sax player, by the way, if you're not familiar with him. Next up, one from Charlie Hayden. This is Closeness, a duets record, another promo copy. Notice a lot of the promo copies are actually pretty cheap. You think they might be more, but... so this is duets with Ornette Coleman, Alice Coltrane, Keith Jarrett, and Jack DeJohnette, or I'm sorry, Paul Motian, not Jack DeJohnette. Yeah, they each play on one track with Charlie Hayden. I think the best one on here might be Alice Coltrane, or maybe Ornette Coleman's pretty good too. They're all good, but definitely worth checking out. The cover kind of looks like it would be water damaged, water stained, but it's not. It's just how it looks, so don't be put off by that. This one's also on the Horizons label too, so shout out to that label for sure. Abdul Ibrahim, aka Dollar Brand. A lot of his stuff is really great, and some of it you can find for really cheap, definitely under 10 bucks. This one is one of my favorites from him for sure. Abdullah Ibrahim with Carlos Ward, live at Sweet Basil, Volume 1. There was no Volume 2, unfortunately. I wish there was, but just piano, sax, and flute. Really solid, like I said, my favorite. One of my favorite records from him, so... There's no label for that one, just a blue label. This one does have 2 pressings. I think a German pressing and a US pressing, I believe. I think one of them cost a little bit more, but you could usually find both of them or either of them for under 10 bucks. So, highly recommend checking out Dollar Brand's other stuff as well. Like I said, some of it's pretty cheap. This one is definitely a must-have in my opinion. Michael Gregory Jackson, Gifts. I know a lot of people will agree with me on that. This is on Arista, the Arista Novus label. It is vocal jazz, which I'm not really a huge fan of at all, but this is just really great. Definitely different, really good. Not the usual vocal jazz stuff. I know I showed this recently, but I figured I'd show it again, so definitely must have. And under 10 bucks for sure. Every copy I've seen has this DJ copy sticker on here, even though they're not all promos, but it has the promo sticker, so I don't know. This is actually usually a dollar bin record. You can usually find this at the thrift store around here anyway. Ramsey Lewis, Sun Goddess. It's really great. Once again, funky jazz type stuff. I think this is on the Columbia label. Yep, so I'm not even going to show it, just on Columbia. So, yeah, you can usually find this in the thrift store if you look hard enough. In most places, from what I hear. So, all right, a couple from Mingus here. We got Mingus Moves. I know this is one I showed, but cheap. One of his really great later 70s records on Atlantic. Definitely must have Mingus, the usual Mingus crew there. So I know it's been talked about quite a bit in the BC Facebook group. So I had that record. I have to rebuy it because I don't know half of my copy. Another one from Mingus that I think definitely should be in their collection. Changes 1 and 2. This is Changes 1. I still need to pick up part 2. Both under $10, both really great. Came out 75. Yeah, it's awesome. Kind of hard to go wrong with Mingus. So I think this one came out right after Mingus Moves, actually. So one I think maybe a little bit slept on. Don't hear too many people talk about. Don Patterson, Moving Up. This is on the Muse label. There we go. Don Patterson is an organ player. See who else you got. Don Patterson, Richie Cole on sax, Billy James on drums, and Vic Jervis on electric guitar. It's really, really solid, kind of fusion-y times. Really nice. I haven't heard this in a while, so definitely need to put it back on. But really great, great stuff right here from Don Patterson. Highly recommend this one as well. Kind of more in the soul jazz vein, if I remember correctly. One from Mr. Warren Smith. This is Warren Smith and Toki. I believe it's how it's pronounced. So, Warren Smith plays percussion, he plays the drums. And Toki, Haidefimu Toki, plays sax, alt, and soprano sax. It's called Duologue Heritage. It is a Japanese pressing on RCA, or RCA Victor. That orange label. Really, really great. Short record. It's only 2 tracks. The tracks aren't very long, but just amazing playing on here. Great, great playing. There's another one along the same vein where he also plays with a different player, though. I don't remember who that is, but it has a blue cover instead of this orange, or this yellow. I recommend that one as well, but I think this one might be a little bit better, and definitely can be had for cheap. And I've never seen this with a plays at 45 RPM too. I've never seen this with an obi, so I don't know if it's supposed to come with an obi or not. I've always thought a lot of Japanese pressings, or all Japanese pressings did, but I've never seen this one with one. So one that I found for 50 cents actually, because the cover's all written on and stuff. It's at a record fair. Even though I got it from the guys at Red Scroll. Ira Sullivan, Horizons. Once again, amazing jazz record. I know it's been talked about a little bit. You know, this is the mono pressing on Atlantic. Stereo pressing just as good. Definitely worth checking this one out, picking it up. Like I said, really cheap usually. Can be had for a few bucks. So for players, I don't think there's anyone that's too well known. Yeah, you guys can check it out for yourself. I talked about this one before, so I'm gonna go into it, but just highly recommended. Tony actually put me onto that one, so thanks, man. And I got a couple from McCoy Tyner here, Fly with the Wind. This one was from 76, a milestone. A lot of the milestone stuff can be had for cheap by McCoy Tyner, and it's all really, really quality stuff, so definitely worth checking out. I'm sure you guys know that, though, McCoy Tyner stuff. This one has Hubert Laws, Billy Cobham, Ron Carter. Amazing piano player amazing piano playing from Mr. Tyner as always. And another one that I have here is Focal Point. This one was from 76, same year, milestone, except for players on here. You got Gary Bartz playing here, Joe Ford, Ryan Bridgewater, Eric Gravitt on drums, who's a pretty well-known guitar drum player. A few other players, but definitely, once again, McCoy Tyner, Milestone, can't go wrong with that. Any of those on Milestone, I would probably recommend checking out. And to finish it up here, make this video not too long, we have one that Chris Cole heard me on to, and I really ended up loving. This is City Spirits. So it's a quartet. It's Tony Vaca and Tim Moran with special guests Don Cherry and Tim Wolf. You'd probably be put off by the cover. I was, for sure. Definitely got that 80s look to it, and it came out in 86, so, you know, figures. But the music on here is just amazing. Definitely know what the cover for you. This is great stuff. Really more kind of world influence, world music type stuff, but damn good. On the Philo label, Philo, I believe. Yeah, City Spirits. Excellent playing from everyone on here, actually. So, Don Cherry plays trumpet, pocket trumpet, like he usually does. You got percussion, a lot of various exotic percussion, soprano, sax, flute, rain stick, bells, instruments I can't pronounce. Really great. Just check it out. Can be had for really cheap usually too. Yeah, the saying definitely applies with this one. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a record by its cover, because I definitely did in this one, but it definitely surprised me a lot. So great stuff. I don't know why it's only 3 guys in the front. There's 4 guys playing, but maybe he wasn't available that day for the picture. Alright, so that's it. Thank you all very much for watching. Karen, awesome idea for a thread. Really enjoyed doing this. Really great stuff. Just goes to show how much stuff you can actually get, you know, how many quality records you can get without spending, you know, always $100 on a record, or $50, or even $20. A lot of those were well under the $10 mark, so a couple of them you can get just for a few bucks. A couple dollar records in there, so definitely a great idea. Maybe we'll do something like this again in the future. I might do a 3rd video, depends, but I think I covered what I have for now pretty well. So, oh, another record I wanted to talk about was a Joe Bonner. I don't remember the name. There's a Joe Bonner record which is really great. It's from the 80s. I believe it has a blue cover. Yeah, I'll put it in the, I'll put an annotation or whatever. Sorry, it's moved the camera. Put an annotation if I can remember it, but it's really awesome. Highly recommend that one as well. Under $10. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with another update. Till then, take care. In the Northeast, we're supposed to get hit with a blizzard this weekend. Kind of first big one of the season, so hopefully we don't get hit too hard, but if you're in the Northeast, Rob, Karen, you might get hit with the same storm, so take care. Guys, take care of yourselves. Anyone else who sees this, take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.